Hey guys, my name is Jay Sanzo, and this is my Techy store inside of Walmart of City of Lake Park. This location I started back in January, and in January it had nothing inside. Since then, it's August now, and since then I've catered more inventory and more product for my store. When I came in here, there was absolutely nothing here, absolutely nothing. The market right here is very diverse and a lot of foot traffic, as always, because it's a Walmart. It's not going to be like Techy over at Cape Coral. That was a different market. This is the market over here at Lake Park, which has a lot of potential. If you follow me over here, we got this display stand right here. Products and inventory for my customers to see. Go see, get closer. You can get closer. I got Fire Sticks, portable televisions, phones galore, iPhone galore, laptops, Nintendo Switch OLEDs. Nintendo Switch OLEDs are prime in this area. We got some game systems and all that. Customers right here, they love to game. And I've kind of mixed up my gaming product and my cell phone product all throughout the time that I've been here. And so being here, it's been quite of a journey, and I'm not finished. It's still been, since I bought a store that was essentially closed, it's now going to be ready for market for you guys, whoever's interested, because essentially this was a closed store. There's nothing in here, no product. I have been here since, like I said, January, and I've been able to put this television on. And mind you, for me being here, I'm the one who's 90% in here. If it's not me, it'll be either my wife or my sisters that run the place. But 90%, it's just been all me, no employees. Okay, so it's a little bit more challenging to run the store that way. With that being said, I am very proud to tell you guys that I've been able to create a massive accomplishment for this store. For example, this is the inventory that I've amassed. We got Fire Sticks, Roku sticks. We have cell phone accessories, and the good kind. I'm not getting none of the lower quality stuff. I'm getting the Belkin stuff. If you want to get closer over here, you guys come look. This is right here, all the product that I've been getting. And if we can pause there, this is also my workstation. I like to work in front of my customers, kind of like Benihana's. You know, you want to be able to show your customers you know what you're doing. This is where I work. This is my workstation. I keep everything here all encompassing, all together, all at once. That way I have a better interaction with my customers, and they can see me right there, right through that window, and when the time they walk through there, they see me. If you want to show that to the people in the video, as you can see, there's customers always walking through all the time, every day, throughout the day. Okay, so let's pan back over here, and as I said to you guys, this is mainly where my workstation. This is what I do. This is where I have little equipment right here. Some PlayStation 4 controllers that need to be checked by me before they sell, because I sell these for $45 a piece. I have Amcentrix cables, really good quality from Amcentrix. I also have these for gaming controllers. Belkin's always good to have. And charging banks, customers, they need their essentials, as you can say. PlayStation 5 controllers, Nintendo Switch controllers, all that good stuff. We got the Fire TV Cube, the Fire Sticks, the Fire TV Recap. We have a huge amount of options for my customers. Not only am I doing the services for repair, but I have a lot of product for my customers to choose from. I have right here another tablet for repair. This is another workstation that I have personalized when I'm working on a tablet or a product for a customer. Because right here, not only do I work on phones, I work on tablets, game consoles, Apple Watches, and all that stuff. I do dabble into televisions as well, and I also sell them as well, like that television on the bottom. Right over here, if we can take another tour on this part of the store, I have an air drone. This is a DJI Mavic Air 2. These normally retail for $600 to $800. I'm letting this one go for $500. I have an array of Nintendo Wii and Wii U's. I sell between from $85 to $130. There is an Xbox One, and if you guys are familiar with the Nintendo 64, there's still a market for retro games, I find. And retro games I like a lot because if you have iPhones in the market for too long, they tend to decrease over time much more rapidly than game consoles. So that's why when I have game consoles, they don't decrease as fast as phones do. And not only that, they're just as appealing as phones for customers to come into your location. That's why I got into the gaming consoles, and I went very deep into them. But with that being said, you also want to be able to repair this stuff, right? You want to be able to service that for your customers. So I built a significant clientele of customers that like to get their gaming consoles repaired. I have some games here. I'm not really big on gaming. It's on the video game side of things. As you can see, my collection is not very much. I just grab them here and there randomly from customers who bring in their consoles. I have this little old school TV monitor that has a VHS and DVD built in. I play right now. Currently playing X-Men, the first X-Men from the year 2000. You can see Hugh Jackman. And over here, I have some accessories. Everything that I have here is behind the counter. It that way there's it's not as easy access to the consumer to grab this stuff, right? Everything that I have is always behind the counter because you never know when somebody is gonna jump over and take something, you know. Anyways, if you come over here, for those who are looking into getting this location, I have earbuds, wireless earbuds, headphones, or whatever you want to call them. I have different options for my customers. I got Skull Candies, JVC, J-Labs, and I sell them for a pretty good price. You know, they range between $15 to $25. Not that crazy number of $20 to $40, $50. You know, I have 30-watt cables, battery banks, all kinds of stuff. You know, for my customers, because my customers are always in demand. Right here, I hold my consoles that are ready for pickups. As you can see here, I have some PlayStation 5s to be picked up. These PlayStation 5s were HDMI repairs, so they're just ready to be picked up by customers. Again, this is all the stuff that's been, for example, this is an iPad that needs to be picked up by a customer. It goes right here because I don't want to get it lost. And here's just a little different array of other things that needs to be picked up or junked on the side for parts as well. Anyways, if you come over here, if you guys know anybody that likes electric bikes, I have this one. This one normally retails for $700. I'm letting this one go for $400. We'll see if anybody bites. It has its own little battery bank, and it's from a company called Eco-Trike. I don't know if you can see that. Eco-Trike, right here. So that's for this one. I have the what is this? The MetaQuest and a Super Nintendo. Because customers like a little bit of everything, you know. And I also have televisions up in the ceiling on top of the thing right here for sale as well. Some customers, they like to have their television, and I do give discounts on my televisions when they buy it. Anyways, over here, this is the back end of things. This is mainly where I keep my parts and accessories. I'm never really back here. I'm always in the front, repairing in the front, mind you. But here in the back, I just have things that are pending, my parts, and other stuff that I just kind of want to store over here in the back. For example, like right here, I have all my parts over here laid out. Excuse me, I have a customer call. Come over here. Hi, thanks for contacting. This is Jay speaking. How can I help you?
Hey man, I'm sorry about you, man.
What's going on, man? What's going on? On which one? What was this for?
The RDH?
Oh, the Xbox. Hey, man, what's going on? So the Xbox today. Let me get back to you. Is it okay I get back to you in about an hour on the Xbox?
Yeah, no problem. It's just that I want to be updated, you know.
Sounds good, man. Not a problem.
What's going on, you know?
Okay, in an hour, I'm gonna give you a call.
Perfect, I appreciate it.
Thank you, my man.
All right.
Okay, that is an Xbox that is an RDH install. That means it's a modded Xbox. This customer has a modded Xbox. This Xbox is has a issue where it doesn't want to turn on. And why? Because it's been modded. It has these extra games on it, and it's been jailbroken. So whoever jailbroke it, good on them. But now, after the jailbreak, several months later, for some reason the Xbox is no longer working. So it's up to me to find out what's going on with this jailbreak. I have never touched this Xbox before. I wasn't the one who did the jailbreak, although we do jailbreaks of devices, but for this particular one, we did not do the jailbreak on this one. Anyways, we do have consoles right here that are broken that needs to be repaired. This is this is our stock that needs to be in the front. As you can see, I'm not gonna be putting this one in the floor until it's all cleaned out and from all the dust and stuff like that. These consoles, they need to be revised perfectly to the T, because for me, I like to have all my product 100% working. I don't like anything like most of my consoles that I have in the front supremely clean. You know, for example, look at this one. Let's take a closer look at these PlayStation 4s. Look at this guy. Look how dirty this is. Very, very nasty, right?
That's gross.
So, it is my standard to keep every console clean. Right in here, I have some mobile gaming devices. Customers, they love this stuff, you know, especially the retro gaming community. They love this stuff, like Game Boy Color. This is an awesome product, right? And this came out in what, 1998, and it works. It works. This one has a cartridge that hosts multiple games.
108 games.
108 games. And this one has Pokemon Yellow. If you guys don't know what that is, I'm sorry. So that's Pikachu right there. Anyways, that we can put that away. We have some Nintendo DS's. We have some little treasures, as you can see right here. DSi XL. Another DS in there. This is a good one. Right here, this
Game
is
Boy Pocket.
This is a micro, a Game Boy Micro. Very hard to find, right? So there's a market for all this stuff. There's a huge gaming community out there. And over here, I wanted to show you one last thing before we end the video. For example, this PlayStation 4, I'm gonna get ready for markets, just like the ones that I showed you over there. This, I'm prepping up for that one. I go into process of getting these guys prepped up as well, correct? And over here, let me show you this cool one. Just an example how I leave the state of the consoles. This is a red Nintendo Wii. Looks beautiful. Look how clean that is. This is the kind of product that I like to have for my customers. I want to make sure my customers leave out with a good product and happy. That goes with all my product. That not just on consoles. That goes for everything. Whether it's an iPhone, whether it's a PlayStation controller. I don't like having smudges. I don't like having anything like that. So just keep a standard over here for my consumers, and they notice. That's why they come here to get their electronics needs. You know, we service what they want, we get everything that they need, and I try to service everything right here. And all of a span of 8 months. I barely opened this January. It is August now, and this store is now in for market. This is going to be for somebody that loves this stuff. This is going to be somebody for whoever decides to stay here, needs to be part of this store, because this store has a lot of potential. And I am just barely starting with this store. I'm barely starting with the market here, because the other store that I purchased, I already had a market established, a pre-established. This one had 0 market. So literally I started from the bottom on this store. The other store in Lake Park, I'm sorry, not Lake Park, but Cape Coral, that one already had an established market. This one dead in the water. It had nothing on going for it. So it was more, I had to get more traction to build it. At the moment, we have about, in the next following video, I'll talk to you about numbers with you guys, but at the moment, I have about nearing $30,000 worth of product and inventory into the store right now. Of all the stuff that you've seen in this video, it's nearing down to $30,000 of product inventory. Not only that, we are building customers. So customers are Fire sticks are not sold inside of Walmarts. The Rokus are, but not the Fire sticks. And again, I also provide services for my customers, being that whether it's a repair for an iPhone, tablet, whatever it is. And yeah, this has been a long time coming. So again, for anybody that is looking for a location, this is going to be the prime location to be. There's no other Techy store around this area that has this kind of product and material into their store. Yeah, they're going to have phone cases and everything, but are they going to have Xboxes, PlayStations? Are they going to have Fire sticks? None of them are gonna. They're not gonna have this stuff in hand. You know, I made sure that this store is spot on, where it's consumer based and where it's 50-50. Okay. With that being said, if any of you guys are interested in this location, it is gonna be for the asking price is $125,000 for this location. This is a franchise. You're buying into the franchise. And again, on the next video, I will talk about numbers on how much I make in the store, on what the franchise fees are for the store, and all of that. But being that this is a shorter video from last video, whoever is wanted to take over this store, mind you that I'm gonna be here like I did the last store, 3 months for transition. So I'm gonna be here with you for 3 months. That's gonna help you get yourself the knowledge for this area and knowing how to do everything step by step. So without further ado, if you guys have any questions, please message me and I'd be more than happy to help you guys out. Thank you guys, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye bye.